entire show with a musician who sold millions of records and won 8 Grammys, performing Soak Up the Sun. Please welcome Sheryl Crow. to last call. In 1986, Sheryl Crow was an elementary school music teacher in St. Louis, Missouri. After a bad breakup with her boyfriend, she quit her job, piled everything she owned in her car, and with $10,000 to her name, headed out to Los Angeles. And she joins us now. Right? Did I get all that right?
Yeah. I was never broken up with. Let me just clarify that.
That's what I always say to my girlfriends. This isn't about us. This is about your career. Let's break up because you are going to do better.
Oh, that's
What would
nice.
have happened if you had never broken up? Was it about that relationship?
I'd probably have like 5 or 6 kids and... Oh, my.
She said, would have had, does not have.
Does not, yeah.
Would you say that your first big break was '88 going out with Wacko Jacko?
Oh, my. How harsh.
You were a backup singer for the King of Pop.
I was
huge.
a backup singer for the King of Pop.
What was that like? I can't imagine that was a normal experience. You say it like, so what?
Let me just say
How weird was that?
I'm the only white girl I know that can actually moonwalk.
To which she will demonstrate now. No.
In my platform.
Just tell me about this tour, honestly. Like, you know.
It was crazy.
Was the chimp on the road? Did you see Bubbles?
He was around some.
Did Bubbles play like an intricate part of the tour?
Bubbles, let me tell you, Bubbles was more featured than I was.
Really?
No, but he was getting to that size where he was becoming a little bit dangerous.
Right.
And so Mike would do this thing where he would like poke him in the chest with a ballpoint pen to get his attention.
Isn't that animal
it
cruelty?
wasn't. No. Oh no, I'm gonna get arrested.
Send the emails to Sheryl Crow at...
No, but he would say that's the way you get him to calm down and whatever. I'm digging in my grave.
No, that's
but anyway,
fine.
it was interesting. I'd never been out of the United States. And then the next thing, I'm like on the hugest production, and it was really like a Broadway show. I mean, every night it was basically the same, and there was a huge touring entourage, and it was just like being thrown right into the fire.
Right.
He didn't really learn our name, so it wasn't like, you know.
Well, he must have known yours. There's always crazy rumors about you guys like dating. Was that true?
Maybe.
You don't remember those rumors? Cheryl.
I think I got paid $2 million for having his baby.
That's what I read.
But they drugged me, and then they didn't pay me. No, it was in the Globe or Star or something like
Cheryl,
that.
did you have sex with Michael Jackson?
I cannot divulge such crucial information.
Did you want to have sex with Michael Jackson?
Carson, I don't even know how to answer that.
Was Bubbles in the room?
Let me just tell you, there was a ballpoint pen involved.
Oh, no. Let's talk about change for a second. When did you decide to get so hot?
I don't know how to take that.
Huh?
I don't know how to take that.
Put up the picture of Stuff Magazine. We've seen this. Put it up first. Look at that. You have been involved and have mentioned and made comments about people like Britney and Christina using...
But let me also clarify about that. I don't think I've ever named names because, for one thing, it doesn't read very well. But I think those names have been attached to the point that I was making. And that was just that, not whether it's good or bad, but where we've gotten now in pop stardom or whatever, or even in anything, everything's so marketed and so sort of image-oriented. And my point was, I'm so grateful that I got a chance to sort of develop as an artist.
Right.
And I got to come up before that even mattered. And people now are sort of shocked that I look the way that I do, but really, honestly, I haven't changed that much. Maybe.
You changed clothes, apparently.
But you know, I did a shoot like that, like maybe 4 years ago for a magazine called Maxim, and I was wearing really funny, cute little lingerie. Right. And I was working on these the hoop things, you know, where you do the Iron Cross and all that. And nobody really even noticed it. But now those magazines are huge selling magazines. Like Stuff Magazine is the second most selling rated magazine.
I can see why.
As can I. And I did it.
Does it. So is the idea if it's okay once you sort of get established, like let's say 3-4 years now when Alicia Keys is that and much more after maybe two or three records, then it's sort of okay to kind of go down that route to sort of sell?
I don't think it's, I think it's totally a personal choice. For me, and I've never, obviously, I don't even know that anybody would argue this point, I've never relied on that for my career. And I could have. And also, I always joke, because, you know, I've had a big birthday recently. And people say, why did you do it? I'm like, because it ain't gonna get better. But, you know, as long as you have a choice and you're aware of it and it just depends on what kind of career you want to have, if you want to base everything on that or whatever. But my point is, or not even a point, it's just an observation I made, and it kind of got blown out of proportion.
Let me help you out for just a second.
Wait, let me finish my point, though.
Finish your point.
What is the message we're sending to young girls about a beautiful body. What are we saying to young boys about what beauty is? I have, like, you know, young nieces who are, like, looking at their bodies and want to have boobs fast. I mean, it's like, you know,
right.
because that's what they see. That's what, you know. So I'm just saying it's a lot of pressure for girls to grow up with that. So. But when you're 40, woo,
I love the 28-year-old celebrating 40ism. That's
like,
great.
"Hi, I found
Steve,
it
put
with
the picture
some-"
of magazine back up. Here's what I think the difference is, and I agree with you. I think it's a little dangerous when you come out of the box in the music business and bam, you go right for the hot-selling magazine in an effort to parlay it to record sales. You're staring at a woman now who has sold millions of records, has just released a 4th record, has 8 damn Grammys. See, that's what makes it sexy, I think. I think you've earned the right to do that. I think there's a difference. I honestly do. And it's not even about you. I think it's about respect. Do you agree with that?
I totally agree with
It's
it.
not out of the box and boom, here we go, notice me, notice me.
Yeah.
We knew you.
Yeah, totally.
We like you more now. We knew you.
There's more to like now, but I totally agree with that, and I'm grateful that I'm at a place where I can do that if I want, and actually that is a part of my personality, and nobody can deny that rock and roll has always had a lot of sexual energy, and part of the mystery of rock and roll, throughout history, has been the sexual energy has been in the music and kind of in the swagger, not necessarily with taking all your clothes off.
Right.
But it's fun sometimes to be able to do that stuff, and my other concern is that we just need to make sure that, because the business is really made up mostly of men. The record business is. The promoters are men. The record industry is men.
It's tougher now than it really ever has been.
It's going to be bad if that's what is expected of young girls in order to sell their material, is a great body and a great choreographer, because women have a lot to say. I mean,
yeah, but you know what, Sheryl? You write your own songs. You know music. You're an excellent songwriter. You know, you've worked with Don Henley and Stevie Nicks and all that. You have the credibility to be able to do those types of things. That's really the difference, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. But thank you.
No,
I'm
I
getting
really do.
embarrassed.
Let's talk about the record, though, for a second, because it seems like it is a duets album with everybody that you worked with, Lenny Kravitz, Liz Phair, and everybody else that I just named.
It wasn't supposed to be. And actually, everybody isn't really that featured on the record. But
they're on it.
Yeah, for my comfort level, it was really nice having my friends around. And the record did make, it took me about 1.5 years to make that record. It was a really long, arduous process. And when I listen to it, I'm happy that you don't necessarily hear the work that went into it. But ooh, there were some low moments on the making.
See, I understand Don Henley and Stevie Nicks and Lenny Kravitz, but Gwyneth Paltrow's on the record. How and why?
Because she's really trying to get out of movies and trying to become a recording artist. I'm just...
Maybe she should go to
I'm
Stuff
trying to get into
Magazine.
movies, and so she's... No, I'm kidding.
That's not true, though, right?
No.
You guys like karaoke together here in New York, and she's got a good voice you put on the record?
She's got a great voice, and she's an astounding mimic. I mean, obviously, you've heard her do an English accent. And she can come in and listen to, she sings along with records and stuff. Also, she's a really good friend of mine, and the song that she sang on I wasn't going to do, and so I said, look, I'll do it, but only if you sing on it. And then it wound up being really good. Not just her singing, but the track itself, and I got kind of attached to it, so there it is.
And you're a big surfer now, at least from the new video. And you see her bass she's playing tonight has sex wax all over it. And I grew up in Santa Monica. We used to surf all the time. How are you surfing? I grew up in Missouri,
and we used to surf all the time, too.
Sure. We have to take a quick break. It's the sexy surfing Sheryl Crow. We'll be right back right after this. She's going to play a special cover next. Welcome back. We're spending the entire show with Sheryl Crow. Sheryl, who has a new record out, yet is going to do a cover song for us. How much do you enjoy doing cover songs versus your own stuff, let's say?
It's a blast.
It's homage to the original song
it's an
or
homage,
artist.
if you will.
What is your favorite cover song?
Oh God, on any given day it could be anything from James Gang to Fleetwood Mac to... could be like, we did this really fun club gig at Shine here in New York. Were you there? You were there.
And what'd you do? Did you do all covers at the club?
She is out of control.
Yeah, she is.
No, we did all covers, and we do well, not bad covers, but we did everything that might have a dual lead. Like we did Do You Want My Love and Sweet, Fox on the Run. You guys don't even remember that stuff.
Right, yeah. They have no idea what you're talking about right now. They're like, did you do any Ja Rule?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do for us now?
We did Unreal, and
You're doing a James gang hit here. You're doing Walk Away?
we're gonna do Walk Away, yeah.
I'm glad. Great to have you. Sheryl Crow in the band too. Thank you, Peter.
Taking my time, losing my mind, trying to decide what to do. Looks like my style, don't wanna get off. Find myself hung up on you. Seems to me you don't wanna talk about it. Seems to me you just turn your pretty head and walk away. Places I know, things that I've known, don't taste the same without you. I got myself in the worst mess I've been, and I got myself looking at. Seems to me, talk all night, here comes the morning. Seems to me, you just forget what we said and greet the day. Seems to me you don't wanna talk about it. Seems to me you just turn your pretty head and walk away. Pull myself down, stomping around, thinking some words I can blame you. Think you halfway, nothing has changed. Don't suppose I can blame you. Seems to me you don't wanna talk about it. Seems to me you just turn your pretty head and walk away. Walk away.
Sheryl Crow, everybody. We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back. It's impossible. Wait, it's impossible to look cool with an accordion on.
Oh, that is so
Imagine you're at a
not
bar and you're
true.
like, "Hey, baby, what are you doing?"
Mama wears a squeeze box.
You
Mama
look hot. You're the only person in the history of this instrument that has looked hot wearing it.
Really?
You said you'd give me a little lesson. What do we got here? We've got like
Okay, you
a
have a bellow.
mutation. We have a bellow. We have a piano.
Bellow, piano. These are like for wedding purposes, or bar mitzvah, or even just a German polka, if you want.
Primarily
Now,
polka.
These, if I could just like teach you quickly how to play. This is my favorite song. This is Jump by Van Halen.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and jump. I'll work with you on that if you want to learn it. it, though.
Watch this one here. Wait, hold on. How do you do it?
So, but you can't push these. You have to,
Yeah, I got it. Thank you.
So we'll just have to work on it. But
The whole point of this segment, by the way, was an infomercial to tell kids that, hey,
Don't try this at
accordions
home.
aren't just for geeks. Cool people play accordion.
exactly. I can do Creed on my accordion.
Oh, let me hear Creed.
Let's see. When I am with you, I'm free. I'm free. Da-da-da.
The lovely Sheryl Crow, everybody. Come on, director, pick it up. That's all the time we have. We gotta go. Good night, and thank you, Sheryl.